Hey guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. So this is a New Year's Eve makeup and outfit video. This is basically what I want to recreate for New Year's Eve, so I decided I might as well put it up before the actual day. Basically, I'm going to start off with my makeup. I already did my eyebrows, and I'm moisturizing my face with the Flawless Skin Fluid, and then also adding in some Honey Bronze Drops of Sun from the Body Shop, just to give myself kind of like a sheen and a bronzy look. Then I'm going to be using the Dermadoctor Eye Souffle for under my eyes, and then priming my face with Benefit's Pore Freshenal. I'm also adding this on top of my eyelids just to basically act as a eye primer. For my eyes, I'm basically using a bunch of different palettes, but I'm starting off with the Down to Earth palette in number 4 by the Body Shop just to kind of act as a base. And then for my crease, I'm going in with Smarty Pants from the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is just my go-to crease shade because it fits really well for my skin tone and almost any color blends in with it. So I'm just directly applying this into my crease and kind of taking it higher, like near my brow bone area. Then I'm going to be darkening the crease with the shade Rebel from the same palette. Again, this is going into my crease, but it's going to be a little bit under the Smarty Pants shade just so that I have that gradient starting. Blending is always the most important step, so I'm using the Real Techniques Multitask Eye Brush to blend out the two crease colors and then just kind of adding more as I need. Then I'm going to go in with the number 3 palette from the Body Shop and just use that pink shade to highlight underneath my brow bone. And then going back in with the number 4 Down to Earth Body Shop palette, I'm picking up that kind of shimmery brown shade and applying that directly into my crease and right below the two crease shades I had used before. You could say I'm kind of doing a cut crease look, but it's nowhere near as precise. I'm more of just kind of defining the crease and the upper parts of my eyelid. And then I'm going to go back with the shade Rebel and just kind of try to blend everything out. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Wonderlust from the Gallany Cosmetics Safari Quad and just apply this all over my eyelid. This is a super pigmented gold bronzy shade, and I didn't actually wet my brush at all, and this is the pigmentation I got from it, so it's a great palette. Then I'm going to line my eyes using my Tarte clay paint liner, whatever it's called, and just do a simple wing. To start off my face makeup, I'm going to be color correcting using the NYX Orange and Green Concealers. This is my usual color correcting where I use the orange first and then the green afterwards. Then I'm going to be using a BB Cushion foundation from the company Laneige, whatever it is. They sent this to me and the shade is a little bit too light for me, but I fell in love with the formula. So what I'm doing is I'm actually using it underneath my eyes and the center of my face, and then going in with my Born This Way foundation on the outer portions of my face, and I basically loved the way this ended up, and I will continue doing it this way. Definitely trying to get better at telling you what brushes I'm using, so right now this is the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88 brush, and then I'm just going to blend everything in completely with my beauty blender. You don't have to do that. I'm going to use the Gallany Cosmetics N40 Concealer underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, and chin, and then blend that in with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to be setting that all in place using my BareMinerals Mineral Veil. For bronzer, I'm using the Gallany Cosmetics Glamazon Duo, so I'm using the Barbella bronzer shade and just applying this underneath my cheekbones, on my temples, and then down my jawline as well. I'm using both the Real Techniques Multitask Face Brush and also my Sonia Kashuk contouring brush that I've always been using. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's been my favorite for so long, and it's great for an all-over bronzy glow. Then I'm going to go in with blush from Tarte. I don't remember the shade. It'll be in the description box below. And then for highlight, I'm using a brand called Mamonde. This is also another Korean beauty product, and gosh, I am loving these products. The pigmentation of this highlight is so bomb. I had to use the tiniest bit for it to apply the way that it did. And the brush I'm using for that is the Real Techniques setting brush. And so this is going on the high points of my cheeks, above my brow bone, down my nose, and then above my cupid's bow as well. For lips, I am lining and filling in my lips with Colourpop Chi. And then I think I'm going to go back to the eyes. Yeah, so I am just smoking out with my lower lash line using the Rebel Crease shade from Tartelette in Bloom, and then the darker brown shade from the Body Shop palette, and then filling in my waterline and highlighting the inner corners of my eyes using the Body Shop crayon stick in the shade Nevada Gold. I'm applying a few coats of mascara. This is the Butter Cosmetics Iconoclast mascara, and then applying some lashes. So these are the style Provocative from Flutter lashes, and I tried them as a full strip lash and they were way too like caterpillars on my lashes. So what I actually did was I cut them in like half, almost in quarters, and then I applied just like 2 sections onto the outer lashes. Then I just switched into the outfit I plan on wearing, and my necklace is from the company Gorjana, and this actually came in my FabFitFun winter box, so there will be a link and a coupon code for that box subscription down in the description box. And that is basically the look and the outfit. My outfit is almost entirely from Forever 21. I basically got everything on a Black Friday deal, so it's like boyfriend jeans that are destroyed, and then a bodysuit that is essentially backless. I love that it has sort of like ribbing detail on the back, and that is me posing AF. But that's pretty much the end of this video. I will be wearing this for New Year's Eve. I'm super excited about it. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!